Go.
This is Daryl.
Tracy.
And Sean.
And you've called us right in the middle of a bullshit thing.
We just talked about how nerdy we were.
Now, I didn't say we was nerdy.
Hey, it say nothing about being
We
nerdy.
wasn't nerdy.
Okay, some of the clothes we wore.
Yeah.
You went from nerd to cool, but I went from class to cool.
Oh,
I didn't do anything wear the shit.
You wore the same flannel shirt out every
the
damn
whole
day.
fucking time. I never fucking transitioned to JCPenney flannel.
Did you ever do
One
the?
fucking
Speaking of Mike Patton, did you ever do the white T-shirt with the one?
Of course I did. Like
the one button,
Yeah, fuck yeah.
like in the fucking Mexican mafia.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Yes. I'm talking about with the motherfucking chinos on and everything.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
Did you walk around like this?
No, I don't know that.
yeah, probably.
I'm sure I probably did, but it was because of
Mike
You're
Patton.
trying to hide the eye.
Oh, that.
dude, look here. The exact moment in fucking time where flannel shirts actually became cool was when Spin Doctors put out the Two Princes video. You remember that shit?
I thought that's when scarves became cool.
Okay, so yes, for about 10
For about 10 seconds,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Whoa.
They were all wearing like scarves and suggins,
You know,
toboggans, whatever
I'm
the fuck
so
you want to call it.
glad at the same time that Korn came out and said you're all a bunch of bitches, and Metallica said the fuck. I'm serious, dude. The Black Album came out and tried to save the world.
Yeah, but
Reeboks and black fucking nut smugglers.
yeah, but then a few years later, Metallica came out with Load, and I don't know what the fuck happened
I
there.
love that album. I love that shit. Love it. It showed musicianship.
I died a little inside that day.
Yeah, but it showed musicianship within the band.
The wonderful thing about our
I don't know what it showed
it's
me.
all subjective.
What it showed me was when I opened the fucking album jacket up, and when I got past the
The sperm.
all over the album, I'm like, is this thing actually sticky? And I turned to the page with them all sitting around a table.
With no hair.
Exactly.
I
There's
died
all
a
these
little bit,
fuckers
too.
sitting around this table
Who are
looking like Mexican drug lords or
Yeah.
something.
in Lars sitting there.
Looking like the Pivot Man.
Why can't we have an album like Boston's album covers or Sticks?
Oh, I think the
Journey, yeah.
Journey.
Journey has some
The
nice
Bug.
albums.
Yeah. Hey, look here. At least we went for a nice.
Now that's class.
That is.
That's class.
That's class. A drum set on the front and some guitars on the back.
Yeah.
From
That's
New Orleans.
class. Yeah.
Picture from a gig. Metallica could have done this
Yeah.
on the Load album. We've been none the wiser.
Yeah. They named it Load. They didn't need to show us.
And then the second one, Unload.
Reload.
Reload. It should have been Unload. Hey, now Reload was better than Load.
Now it was.
My
It
opinion.
was better than Load.
Hey, my bitch and 2x4 is probably the two best things to come from the album Son of a Bitch. That's the truth, man. Oh, no.
You know, in all seriousness, you know what I think one of the best songs that they ever did was?
What's that?
When they did the cover of Tuesday's Gone.
Yeah. You know, I kind of like,
I really like that song until the very end of it when Lars starts talking. It's like, that was really great. Let's do it again.
that's really good, man. Let's start it again.
Yeah.
You know what was really good, though? Seriously, I like the Saint Anger album.
I didn't like that.
How not?
There's some stuff on it that was
Dude,
okay. But
everybody's like, oh my God, it sounds like shit. I'm like, no, because it sounds like a garage band. What they wanted to do.
no, that stuff was good. That stuff was good. But there was just, I guess it was the radio stuff I just didn't care for that
Yeah.
much.
Okay,
But
I got you.
I didn't have anger toward it the way that I did with Load.
So what do you think about Death Magnetic?
It was all right.
This new shit?
The new shit? Oh my fucking
I
God.
want to grow my hair out in the helicopter. I'm serious. I'm serious. I want to cover it. I want to be 17 again with a full stack behind me
I know, right?
and scream.
Yeah.
I think that's why they need. Never mind. Can't say nothing about that. Huh? Oh boy. So yeah, flannel shirts.
Yep.
And we're just sitting here discussing, and all these guys that are going to be listening.
Wasn't even nothing that we were wanting to talk about.
No.
Not at all. But
Although
it's much
it
more
would-
interesting
it
than,
would have been a
than
nice
the politics
segue
lately.
if Daryl would have kept going with it, but he quit.
Well, we have a CD.
Yeah.
A bunch.
You might want to hold it up so they can see the picture.
Yeah. Yep. There it is.
Yep, finally.
And if you look here, this is the CD. It's a nice throwback. And if you look,
Yeah, it's
there's
got
my
a
cock.
glare. It's got a lot of glare on
Did
it.
you see my cock on there? Tracy thought it was important to put my cock on there.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys my age and older, you might recognize the graphics a little similar to
It's good.
Sun Records.
Yeah. It's good.
And they did have a little cock on them too.
But that wasn't my cock. That was
I thought it was Good Morning Tri-State's
Oh yeah.
logo.
Oh, dude, yeah.
It does look a lot like that.
That
don't it?
wasn't my cock either. That was like Red Holland's cock.
Yeah.
I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
Chicken. See that chicken right there?
It's not a chicken, it's a rooster.
It's a cock. Oh my God, the thing's actually got a heart on. Look.
Damn, Daryl.
Look, how much did you pay attention to the birds on your barnyard?
Well, I never noticed. Anyway, it's got 6 songs on it that are pretty good.
His hackles ain't up. He's done.
It's got a cover of "I'll Fly Away" on it. It put out through Lucky 7 Music Group, and on the back, you'll see all the credits. Mr. James Ducker over at Cedarwood Studio. He's awesome.
Yeah,
He did a little fixing. Cool. But yeah, you can get these
Ricky Skaggs bassist, isn't he?
guitar. No, not Ricky Skaggs. Oh hell, guitar player for. Oh no!
Uh-huh.
Why did you do that? I could have said it if you hadn't said Ricky Skaggs. No, his singer ain't got blue hair. It's true. Oh goodness, he's a guitar player for I hope he ain't watching.
Which one, the guitar player?
Yeah, well, but either one, a predominant country.
I know. I don't know
A
why
very
I can't.
predominant country artist for like the past 50 years.
Yeah.
Anyhow, it's good. You should purchase it. But it's not released yet. We have a few copies here, but it's very good.
Well,
It's very good. It's got guitar parts on it, and there's some drumming on it.
Yeah.
The bass playing. I don't remember if there's a keyboard or not.
no keyboard.
You sure? I wouldn't swear that. There might be.
I don't know.
I
There's an
don't
acoustic
remember
guitar.
hearing any
I
keyboard.
don't think. I'm
but-
pretty sure we didn't break the keyboard out.
I can't remember. I tell you what, there is on there. There's some late nights on that CD. There's some couching it on there. But the picture is from a gig from New Orleans.
Poorhouse.
Poorhouse. The Poorhouse. And it looked cool.
Yeah, it was. It was a cool looking bar.
And they actually had guitar hangers on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
That was really awesome. Because generally you get to a gig, you're like, where do I put my guitars?
Oh,
Yeah, because Daryl never brings the stands.
Just chuck them around.
It's amazing the way he treats his guitars at a show,
Yeah.
and he can't keep a fucking amp for fucking 2 shows.
Yeah.
we took stands down to
He didn't use them.
there was stand we did
One. We used one. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. I've taken stands twice. We
You
took
take them
stands
every
too.
now and again.
Yeah, but I always lay my guitar down there beside me.
yeah.
I don't know how.
Well, you had a guitar sitting in it, but I don't remember if you ever played that one or not that night.
Probably not.
Sometimes he does. Sometimes he don't.
Just have it there. I always do that, so in case I break a string, I got another guitar.
Yeah.
But I've only broke just a couple guitar strings. But the last time I broke a guitar string, I broke a guitar string, the A string, picked up another guitar, and then broke the same damn string
Yeah.
on that guitar 2 songs in.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the last string I remember you breaking happened to be the low string on the bass.
Yeah, where was that at?
I don't
I
remember.
don't remember either.
You can play a bass.
That was the one he got stuck in your
Yeah.
finger,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
Yeah, you can play a bass with 3 strings for a couple months.
Yeah,
Depends on which 3 strings, kind of, but
it was the A string that broke.
oh, really?
Yeah, I played that thing for a couple months. I finally put strings on it.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
We're poor. Buy it.
Yeah.
Buy the album.
Yeah, buy the album, please. Please buy it. God, please. It's got I'll Fly Away on it.
If you don't want to buy it, yeah, you can go listen at Number One Sound.
Number1music.com.
Number1music.com.
Or you can
Spell
go
it out.
purevolume.com.
Yeah, and you got to price search the Corona 5 spelled out.
You go to Pure Volume, and if they go to purevolume.com and listen to it, then they can download 1 song for free, and it's Hold On.
That's one. I like that one.
Yeah, I do too. And they can get it for free from purevolume.com. For free.
They need to buy it though, so they can listen to
Well,
Better Days.
Yeah, I like that too, man.
See, I liked Better Days until we tossed Hold On at the end.
Yeah, that's a good tune.
And that Hold On just took me back.
Yeah, it's got a real.
Well, it's a good song too, but I really like Better Days.
Pawn Shop's good too.
Well, yeah.
You know what I hate though? I wish Good wasn't on there. I hate that damn song.
You hate it, but that's probably gonna be the one that
I don't think so.
I think Hold On or
Yeah, I can't see Good doing
Pawn
anything
Shop.
except for being that song you skip over. I just hate that damn song.
Every album has to have that song.
And I'm just gonna tell the damn truth. It's just because somebody told me I had to write something that way.
yeah, pretty much.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, well, whatever. Here you go. Wrote and recorded it in about an hour.
Yeah.
But yeah, you should purchase this album. And if you get the first few copies, probably the first couple 100 copies, we give wrong credit to a certain song.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we
Oh wait.
Do what?
We did not give
No,
wrong
we
credit.
did.
To,
Give
someone
wrong
else
credit
did. Yeah,
to a
someone else.
song.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll show you in a little
Yep.
bit.
The publisher used a proof photo.
Oh, wait. I remember y'all talking
Yeah.
about that. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's like an Easter egg,
Yeah.
right?
Pretty much. Yeah. You're gonna be one of those.
Yeah, I guess it would
reads the
qualify.
jacket. You're
Yeah.
gonna read the jacket to
Yeah.
notice that.
But yeah, it's a pretty good. Did you see that? Maybe?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good.
Yeah,
CD.
you kind of see it.
See, if we were prepared, we took a picture of it and showed
Yeah.
you right now.
Yeah.
But we weren't.
Hey, if they really want it bad, they can always call the shop up.
Oh yeah,
We run their credit card.
yeah, we can send it out that way, but because it's not up for digital distribution yet, it's not released yet. We just have some.
Yeah.
We just have a few copies. www.gunchannels.com/Andalusia Armory. Well,
Yep.
right the second, it's a Gun Channels exclusive only.
Yeah, Gun Channel's exclusive.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah,
I haven't
it
put
really
up
is.
on anything yet. Yeah.
Well, I mean, quite literally, we're sitting here talking about it, but this
Yeah.
is that's the only, unless they listen to that right then they don't know how to even get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good. And again, this nice. Should I?
What?
Yeah. And if with every CD you get a picture of right there. We should have put a sound file of a crowing chicken at the very end. That death metal chicken.
It's probably copyrighted.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Well, that's somebody else's copy. They can do that. See, if this was
Daryl's copying copyright.
the Tonight Show, we would put this right here and somehow it would stick.
Yeah, it would stand up all
There we
by
go.
itself.
Now it's standing up all by itself.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Oh, we should go ahead. If you're listening on Gun Channels, thank you. If you're listening on Facebook, fucking hate it for you. Go to gunchannels.com.
Go to Gun
and get some
Channels.
of the cool.
The picture's better over there.
It is. YouTube, go to Gun Channels. Go to Gun Channels.
Yeah.
www.gunchannels.com/Andalusia Armory.
There's better class of people over there.
Yeah, sure. There are. Have you seen Yankee Marshall's threat to Chiappa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never gonna buy another gun
Except
this one
3.5.
and this one. And if you make this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
need a 3-inch rhino. 3-inch rhino.
Yep.
Because that's the perfect carry size.
It is.
3-inch barrel. I mean, that's what I carry is a 3-inch barrel.
You get almost the full boom.
Bullshit. We're talking about 357 here. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Well, I'm just talking about carry size of gun to carry. I mean, I carry a 45 with a 3-inch barrel. I mean, look, I used to have one that had a 2 and some
Chiappa is
shit.
not going to build a 3-inch barrel. I'm sorry, Yankee Marshall, but they're not going to.
They might put a couple out in the colors he wants, though.
Yeah, they could. I hope they do. They should do a Yankee Marshall like edition.
Well, they should because he's
You-
probably their biggest
Probably.
salesperson.
And that would be the only reason I would ever buy one.
because, well, I was only vaguely aware of Chiappa before he started
What'd you
talking
say?
about his Chiappa.
No, it's Chiappa.
Yeah.
Dude, everybody says Chiappa.
I don't care. We talked with the president of the company and he said Chiappa. Matter of fact, he's the one that talked us into buying that fucking 3-barrel thing.
Oh, yeah, that fucking triple threat.
Yeah.
I do wish I'd have grabbed that up for myself.
But
I've never pulled it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was aware of the original design.
Yeah.
You know, they call them Mateba or no.
Matiba, yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, that they had like bought the rights to that or whatever and then started making this other thing.
I really don't know if it's Chiappa or Chiappa.
Yeah.
It's Chia. Like Chia. Chia. It's the same as Chia Pet. Think about the spelling here. It's Chia.
no. See, one's Spanish, one's Italian, but they are very close.
Hold on just a second. Yeah, but their damn pronunciation's the exact same.
Really close on some words, yeah.
Anyway, after Yankee started going on about them damn guns, I started seeing them pop up every damn where. Everywhere you look, somebody's got one of them damn guns.
Yeah.
I mean,
I like how they all think it's cool and something new. There was an underbarrel way to hell
Yeah.
back when.
Yeah.
well, that's what we was talking about.
Well, no, he's talking about when revolvers,
Yeah.
honestly, when
Oh, well,
revolvers
yeah,
first started
yeah.
getting going, there was
Yeah.
underbarrel.
And the
seals.
whole
Yeah.
reason was for the same reason Chiappa come out with the Rhino was for
Recoil.
recoil.
But the thing about that is, though,
Well, no, you feel the recoil more. It's,
Yeah,
just,
think
it's
about
just back
Push
instead
it
of
back
up.
instead of up.
Yeah.
well, the other thing is too, and you know what? I'm not going to say that because I don't like it. I hate the damn Rhino. I think it's the biggest piece of shit that ever laid waste on this planet.
I don't know about all
Kicks
that.
like hell.
but-
That
oh, it
2-inch
does.
barrel
Yeah.
thing kicks like it's
Oh,
something.
yeah, it does. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having a 2-inch barrel one, but it's to put in the closet. I ain't carrying that thing around. Hell no. I'll carry around that 500 Magnum if I want to be kicked. It is a good gun, though. It really is. It's a good
Well, it's a
looking gun.
quality, well made.
It really is.
I mean, that's
Look here, man. Just
It's gonna be
Well, yeah,
around.
that 2-inch son of a bitch, though, you're right. I don't want
it
no
kicks
part of that shit because
Judge Dredd used them. Wasn't it Judge Dredd? Or was it?
I think that gun was based on it, but I think it was like I don't think that was a real gun.
No, you know what? No, yes, it was too. That
Was it?
I think the Rhino had just come out, and they.
Oh, I thought that it was like some made up shit that they
We'll find
based
out.
on that.
We'll find out. But that's when I become aware of them because that shit.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that was years later. And then I was watching the movie and I was like, what is that? It's been out for quite some time, that gun.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And the Motiva, when did it come out?
Fucking
80s? Early 80s?
70s or 80s or something.
I don't
I don't know.
It's been around as long as I've known
Yeah.
anything about guns.
I look at the insides. I don't care what the outside is of the name on
Yeah.
it. So I'm the wrong person.
But it's a pretty cool gun. Actually, Chopper's got some really cool stuff. Did they ever produce that 17 HMR revolver? Because they told us about them, but they never came.
I don't know if
available.
I don't know if they've got one or not. I know that there's some out there, but I don't know if they've got one.
Well, they were they said they were coming out with them, but then they never become available to
Yeah,
actually.
we actually talked to them about a few different things.
Yeah.
We were like, yeah, we want that.
Yeah.
And it never happened
Now the
for whatever reason.
that little Badger gun. What's that little fucking thing called?
That little survival.
Yeah,
I don't remember.
that's a cool gun. The one that comes with the inserts.
Yeah, and the foam.
Oh yeah.
And it's got the
That's-
foam stock.
Yeah.
That's another thing they make.
And
That set of
supposed to-
inserts
we
that
were-
Jason's
We were
got.
supposed to get.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were supposed to get a couple of those, and they
Yeah.
never came through.
Well, we did end up getting a couple sets of them.
What?
Those little breakdown guns.
We did.
We didn't. Now we didn't get the ones with the survival pack with them. But,
Yeah, I know.
You know, it was just the gun. Little ain't they called a Badger?
I don't know.
I don't
Oh hell,
I don't know what it's called.
Yankee Marshall.
And no
can
one's
help us out
correcting
right
us
now.
yet?
Listen, what the fuck is the name of that thing? I can't remember.
I don't.
Now they make some other stuff that I can't remember what the hell.
They
it
make
is
sure
right now,
that
too.
triple thread is pretty cool.
It is.
The little short one looks
Yeah,
like
but
some
the
damn
coach
pirate
gun
shit.
side, yeah, yeah. And then the fact that you could take the butt stock.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So that was. You needed, but what you needed was a yoke to mount it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
That then it would be some pirate shit.
Yeah. I will tell you this: it kicks like a son of a
Oh,
bitch with
yeah.
that stock off.
Oh, you shot with the stock off.
Yeah, when it got bought,
Yeah.
we went outside and run the hell out of it. Yeah, it kicked like a son of a bitch.
He does like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. He's talking about it all the time. It was a pre-production. You've seen that gun?
Yeah.
Pre-production had all the nice brass rings and stuff.
Seems
on it.
like y'all had it up there forever.
We-
Didn't nobody ever want it?
Well,
'Cause
oh,
it
we
was
had a
like,
hell of a lot of
there was a
people
lot of people looked
Yeah,
at it,
until
and
they
then there was like,
Now,
no,
we didn't ever actually really push that gun for sale though.
Yeah.
It was nice looking.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because see, when we first got that thing, that was the
couldn't-
top model. You
Yeah.
couldn't get one more than that. It was $2,400 or $2,500 for that damn thing.
yeah. Well, that's why people didn't want it, because they
Well, I don't know.
they
We had
thought it
some-
was nice
We had
till
some
they.
people that thought it was nice till they realized.
Yeah. That was, if it had been 20 gauge, that gun was sold 20 times.
Oh yeah,
But the dude that got it, he was like, "Man, what will you do it for today?" And I was like, "I don't know, man. I think I busted out like 1,700."
I don't
He was
know.
like, "Here you go."
Yeah. Yeah, he had looked at it a couple times before.
Just had to have it.
He did,
Yeah.
just couldn't get it out of his mind.
But we had had it for plenty long enough for people to look at it and get the feel of it.
yeah.
And that one, and like the Night Scouts, there were several things. that
The
we
Night
called in
Scout,
with
yeah.
Jeff.
The Night Scouts, yeah. Again, they could have priced them just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I'm not complaining. I'm the proud owner of them, and they were pre-production too. So
Yeah. Did you ever see those ones that we had?
Yeah, they sat right there for a long
Yeah.
time.
Those were, I don't know why they didn't make all of those guns like those.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because the ones that came out after that
They
didn't look
were-
like that.
Mm-mm.
They weren't.
Yeah.
They didn't have the muzzle devices on them like that, and they didn't have the steel foregrips.
I sure
Yeah.
as hell can't take them back to New York.
No, but those are cool guns. Those are really cool.
That's
guns.
probably why they changed up, trying to get.
Let me.
New York, New Jersey,
Yeah.
California, and whatever other.
I'm going to withdraw my statement that I just made.
What?
Or let me clarify. I don't think that Night Scouts are cool guns. That
Yeah.
shit that they sell, that ain't cool. Those two guns.
Those two guns
cool.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were cool.
Really cool.
Yeah. But that stuff that they came out with after that, or the actual
The actual
production stuff or
Yeah,
whatever,
it wasn't that.
it no.
Didn't do much for me.
No, it's garbage guns.
was like a damn High Point carbine or a
Yeah.
Kel-Tec.
The only thing that made it cool is the barrel sights are cool, in my opinion. The sights that they got on them now, they're only cool if you put a stock on them. You can't act, in my opinion, you can't really use the damn thing.
Yeah.
Most of them not threaded barrels. That foregrip that's on them things that they sell is garbage.
Yeah.
Shit, pile of shit. They should just went through with that.
Yeah, they should have. Yeah, they had a really good.
And the price point was only about $100 more with all the cool stuff on it than the actual production models.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the Uzi mags.
I do too.
I'm a fan.
I do too.
But yeah. Speaking of Uzi mags,
Yeah.
let's look at some Remington rifles.
Oh, yeah.
Those are that.
Oh, while you're getting those up, you know something I wish that somebody would actually make?
Uzi
Yeah.
mags?
No.
Somebody needs to.
Well, you were talking about the triple thread a while ago. That always reminds me of the, can't ever remember the name of that damn movie. Oh, Big Bad John. He had a 4-barrel shotgun.
I've seen those.
It was, well, this was actually, they just took 2 double barrels and stacked them together
I've seen
to
that.
make the movie prop or whatever. But it's, you know, it was a little short, you know, a little SBS. And I mean, it was a badass little gun, but look it up. It was in the movie Big Bad John. And it was Jimmy Dean, I think, was in that movie. I think it was Jimmy Dean that was in it. But anyway, he had that little short 4-barrel shotgun. Badass little gun.
Yeah.
And I just wish somebody would make that other than a Drillings.
Yeah.
And they're usually, each one of them has a different.
Actually, I've seen 4-barrel.
Yeah.
With
That's-
with the rifle down the center.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
But usually, though, those are going to be different calibers
different gauges,
because of the
or
fact
a couple
that
different rifles.
they have to pay a tax on receivers. So they put them under, you know, put 2 or 3 in the
well, now
same
there are
one.
some custom houses that do make quad barrel shotguns.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some stuff out right now, but you're talking
Yeah.
4 or 5
Yeah.
barrels.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, there ain't much you can't get. If you can dream it up, there's someone out there who will make it.
Yeah.
But it's like those double barrel 1911s. They're cool, but they really don't serve much purpose.
Yeah, I never really.
But now the quad barrel shotgun, if you
Yeah.
wanted some home defense thing and just wanted to be the fucking dude that's got that,
Yeah.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, leave it next to the bed.
Yeah.
Someone
Well,
wants-
see, that was the main
that's
thing
about,
was,
see, that's the only thing I see a use for something like that. It's next to the bed or it's in the cab of your semi.
Well, I mean, flat out, the fact of the matter is, not only is it beside your bed, but it's also just a conversation piece.
Mhm.
yeah.
Pump shotgun fine.
Oh, I got a Mossberg 500.
Because you ain't lighting off all 4 barrels at the same time. I don't give a shit. You got 4 triggers, you ain't doing it.
Take out the end of your bed at the same time.
You take out your damn shoulder. What are you talking about? That thing will no.
Who was talking about shouldering that bitch?
Well, you damn sure can go hold it like this and light that bitch off. I mean, I like my face.
Be like,
My luck, 1 barrel wouldn't go off till it got right here.
be like Royal Nunsuch with that damn quad barrel he made. I don't know if you ever seen that or not. That crap that he made out of like black pipe.
Oh, wow.
He made a harness for this son of a bitch. Go look it up on YouTube. He lit off all 4 barrels at one time and punched him in the chest.
I bet. What the hell did he?
And he didn't talk for 3 minutes.
Something like that. Yeah.
Dude, you
It
know,
took the breath out of him. He did it.
I think in the past 100 years, no, I'm gonna give it 50 because they some bullshit before that. In the past 50 years, the biggest piece of shit that was innovative gear is in fucking AR-15 bus stocks with a chin rest.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah, that one. I remember when we saw that. It's
And the dude was telling me, and he was trying to get us to buy
Yeah.
the damn things. And he was like, man, it's great for police. They can just throw it straight up like this, and their armor doesn't block them being able to use the rifle, and they just throw it up on their chin.
And I'm thinking, there ain't no way. I don't. It might only be 223, but I don't want it bouncing off my.
Well, I mean, you know,
I'm sorry.
The weakest fucking part of your body.
I mean, you know, if you're,
saying?
you know,
Go to the dentist every time you get back.
that's
from a
what I'm
squat drill.
thinking.
Yeah.
Is if you don't have a strong jaw, or if
TMJ
you,
one?
yeah, exactly, or if you know you have dental problems already.
Fillings are coming
then-
out.
Yeah, I mean,
3-round burst. Bloop, there was one. Bloop, there was another.
Fucking automatic weapon, your jaw was broke.
If you got dentures,
well, I don't know about broke, but it's gonna be all fucked
Dude,
up.
no, I'm thinking how it feels. You know,
Well,
on your
it's
shoulder.
5.56.
It
man.
doesn't matter.
I'm sorry. No, it don't matter.
I don't think it's gonna be broke, but it's gonna be
Dude, you can just lightly pop somebody in the right there. That bitch, look. It actually
yeah, but it's like this.
No,
So it's just gonna be like, oh
No,
fuck.
but think about this. You're thinking about this
And what
wrong.
about the guy that hangs his tongue out?
Oh, you're done. Dude, you're thinking about this wrong though. It doesn't push up. It pushes in.
Yeah.
It pushes
gonna push.
straight in.
Well, you were right to begin with, TMJ.
Yeah.
Well, look here.
It might
also
dislocate it.
this shit.
Yeah. I don't think it'll break it though.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dislocate, yeah.
put you a fully
Oh, no,
automatic
no.
over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. You know that little split right here?
Gun.
Yeah. I wouldn't know.
Let me tell you, this is easy to break. It'll go before anything else.
Especially after a windshield.
Oh, let me see. Speaking of breaking, I don't know how to say.
You flagged the fuck
Yeah, I
out of
know.
me
Didn't
with
have
that.
the actions open. Flagged the hell out of both of us.
Yeah, already had the action open. There's nothing in there, but
We're all about gun safety here.
yeah. This is a Remington 700, and you can tell because it's black. We have an oval bolt handle, and the ejection, let's see, how can we say this in layman's terms? The ejection area is fully cut. Yeah. That's easy. If you're looking at
Yeah. So if you got to get in there with your jackknife.
or if you just want the damn things to actually eject
Every time.
every time and not be wadding up on your scope and shit. And the reason I'm saying this is you'll see in a second. But if you want to tell if it's a Remington 700 at an instant and you're not familiar with these weapons, and I'm talking about Remington guns here before the nuts go shit bang crazy. Ejection port at a glance.
Injection.
Yeah.
Back of the bolt. And
Yeah.
front of the receiver.
Yeah.
Well, front of the receiver, maybe somebody that didn't know a whole lot about guns wouldn't be able to
Yeah,
pass
that's-
783
yeah.
or 770.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm overall.
Overall, yeah.
And safety placement.
But the ejection port is the easiest one to see from across the room
Yeah.
to somebody that ain't knowing what they're looking at. For me, it would be the bolt handle.
Yeah, me, it would be the bolt handle and the safety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I'd be going, in the back of the bolt.
These things come with a scope of unknown origin.
Yeah.
That's a Simmons.
I don't know
Oh, I
what
don't
it
know,
is.
Aints. No, that
I
adjustment.
thought they
I'm
were.
looking at the adjustment ring.
I thought they were Simmons when I first saw them.
Yeah, I'm looking at
Sitting
the
over
adjustment. The caps look like Simmons, but the adjustment ring, but I haven't had Simmons in a while.
Well, now here's the thing. You know, Remington was doing those. No, that's not Simmons. No. Well, it may be.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
if it
haven't
is,
had
they're
one of
using
them.
old ass damn
Yeah,
turrets.
Well, that might be one.
or it could be a crossbreed.
You know what? It probably is some Chinese stuff.
Yeah,
It
I mean,
probably
period.
is.
same
but,
same plant that makes Simmons, Redfield, and whatever else. Then they just tossed in some extra parts.
This rifle's buttstock does not fit the rifle.
No, it don't. That's not a very good.
No. It's too long
It's too wide.
and too wide. Yeah. Too long and too wide. Replaceable.
That's because it's made by
Trigger guard.
Freedom Group.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just showing that stuff because we're going to show the same thing on the other.
Oh,
rifle.
okay.
And that butt pad does have some cushioning to it.
Yeah, it
It's
does.
got a little gel.
Well, at least
It's almost too much. Like here,
At least
push in
it's-
on that. It's almost too much.
At least it's overfit though and not underfit.
Yeah,
because you could fit it to the
Yeah.
rifle
but
easily.
Here's the thing though about the
That would
over,
change the finish though.
the overfit that can be more
Make painter's
detrimental over
tape
time.
for.
You're losing your Remington thing.
You got to, yeah, and you got to remember, I grew up doing it the old school way. You left the butt pad on the wood and you ground it right there, you know.
Yeah. And as soon as you remove the painter's tape, you're
what Tracy
done. You're finished.
No, that's
But-
when you get the hand sanding blocks out,
Yeah.
polish it because you're working on someone's ground satori.
But I think what Tracy's talking about is like the Remington.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Remington
embossed
we've
there.
gone
Yeah.
and the finish, because it's a foam pad.
Yeah.
It
Well,
looks-
yeah, it's got
it
that
looks-
slick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it looks nasty, and
Yeah.
you can't replace that slick. But if I'm on a harder pad,
Yeah.
I can get my 800 grit
Oh,
sandpaper
yeah, you
out
can
and
fix
slick
it,
it
yeah.
back up.
It
Well,
does
yeah,
have
that material that's made out of, you can't really
Yeah.
do anything with it.
it does have a cheek
Nice
piece.
cheek piece.
Yeah.
Well, here's
it's
the
not
thing.
raised.
I was about to say, this is just my opinion, but this is bullshit.
Yeah, a cheek piece that's not raised to me is useless.
Not only not raised, the stock is also, my opinion, shit. Look at the seam.
Yeah, the money you pay for a 700, they could have some fool back there with a file or some
Well, it's-
sandpaper knocking the.
Well,
Molding
it's
off.
two-piece mold.
Like I
It's
said,
not,
but-
They
it's
can
not,
have, for the price you pay for that rifle, they can pay someone to take a piece of
Yeah.
sandpaper
Yeah.
on a block and take that damn seam off.
yeah.
The finish is nice. It's a nice matte finish.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. It's got a nice matte
decent
finish
grip.
to it. Yeah.
The bow handle's nice. The safety's pretty nice. It is a little bit jerky in there.
Yeah, it's new.
No kind of AccuTrigger treatment,
No,
Well, it's
it's a
I don't know.
it's just a fucking Remington 700 trigger.
but what I'm
wait,
saying is
we're getting.
when we get to the other
Yeah.
one, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Standard profile barrel. Comes with scope mounts usually. I think all of them. do
Yeah,
at this
scope
point.
mounts. Swivel
Yeah, I think
studs.
just about every one of them comes with
And this
scope
one's in
mounts.
270, I think. Yeah, this one's in 270.
Yeah.
So it's
Good classic.
yeah, it's a good rifle. But either way it goes, you're gonna see in a minute while I was saying some of the stuff that you can just
Oh, yeah,
glance
yeah.
at, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this stock shit. Now again,
Oh,
this
yeah,
is one of the
yeah.
cheaper ones that you can get in a 700, but this stock's just bullshit.
Oh yeah.
These fucking inserts, I can literally collapse that stock here. I can collapse it by squeezing it. That's no shit. Now grab up here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
That's absolute
Well,
bullshit. And that's not that textured finish because all that ain't no different material. That's
Yeah.
the same material.
Yeah,
just cut down.
yeah.
And,
But I can grab it and I can feel
Yeah.
it.
and we haven't.
Well, you can
we
feel
haven't-
it back here too.
Yeah, we
You
haven't
can-
taken the action off yet to see if they did anything to strengthen the stock up.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Well, no.
Well, it may have a lug in
yeah,
there,
I'm sure it does. I'm sure.
but
it
it's
does.
just going to be buried in that hollow
Yeah.
plastic.
With that being said, some of the older ones did and some of the other ones didn't.
Yeah.
And this is the brand new current just in. So that's the 700.
Yeah.
Now what I'm going to show you guys is a Savage 111.
No. No, don't, no.
Sure it is.
No, there's one major, there's more than one major, but there's two major differences, and one's that thing right there. God, I hate that.
Well, the ejection port is different
I hate
Not by much.
from a Savage.
From a Savage?
No.
It's
Oh,
different.
never mind. Dude,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there thinking about the damn 770. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah. That's a whole
But-
different ball game.
The bolt is not the same as the
No, it's
700
flatter.
bolt. You'll
It's a lot
notice,
flatter.
and if you will recognize that it looks almost identical
To a Savage.
to a Savage 110 bolt.
The only difference is going to be is you're going to have
That
a
side,
little bit more
there's
bevel
more,
here.
there's
Yeah,
more of a
Savage.
curve under. It's more like a half moon.
Now, that ejection port's what I hate.
Yeah, the oval
Yeah.
ports.
I
Yeah.
don't know why you don't
Yeah.
open that up.
I don't either. Safety on this is
On the
identical to the
side,
700.
Yeah,
It would have been nice if they'd put the Savage safety.
thumb safety,
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's the cool thing about this gun, though.
Yes. This is why,
Can they see it?
this is a Savage copy You can't get closer. No,
You
not
don't
that.
get-
No,
Here,
he's
look at-
talking the barrel.
Oh,
nut.
you're talking about, the barrel nut.
Yep,
Yeah.
Barrel nut.
It's got a
Yeah,
Savage.
that's the Savage barrel nut.
And that's a
and that
Savage
right there.
action trigger.
That's an AccuTrigger.
It is, and it's blatant.
Yeah.
Now, you know what's messed up? This has got a better trigger than that does.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that ejection port, that'd be a great, well, there's a few minor things other than the ejection port.
This one's in 308. I'm gonna go ahead and point it out too.
That
This-
one's small. It's short at the bottom.
It is short at the bottom, but it's too much on the sides, just like the other one, and too much at the top.
Yeah.
It is the exact same butt pad
Yeah.
that they use on the 700.
Yeah.
The stock's different.
The stock on this one, and just me, is better. To me, it is.
Yeah.
Because it's more rigid.
Yeah. It also doesn't have that fake ass cheek piece
Yeah,
on it.
that cheap piece is bullshit.
And they were nice, even though it's what would be considered a lower end, cheaper stock.
Mhm.
They did make the trigger guard replacement.
Yeah, they sure did.
Yeah.
And of course, this one is removable magazine, which is cool. Most cheaper guns don't have
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
It's extra parts.
bullshit part.
Yeah.
And it's the stock. Two things I don't like. One, the swivels
Yeah, that's the part I don't like.
are molded into it. They're gonna break.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
if you take a look down the sides of the barrel on the stock,
Yeah.
it's touching it. It's warped a little.
Yeah, and you can look at it too. It's not receiver set because it wavers in and out
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it's closer in places along the
Yeah. That one's.
along the barrel.
It could easily be fixed though.
It
Oh,
could
yeah.
I mean,
But there's a lot of stuff.
I just mean it wouldn't take a lot of work.
No,
I
it
mean,
wouldn't.
With that being said, though, this texture is nicer.
Yeah.
This is actually usable
Yeah.
fucking texture, and they didn't do that shit of
Cut. Yeah. The.
recessing it so far
Yeah,
down.
where all the dirt in your hand grind's gonna
Yeah.
end.
Yeah.
Uh,
You know the toothpick.
I like this bolt handle better.
Yeah.
The bolt's a little bit looser than the gun.
I like the fact that they did closer to the Savage style rear of the bolt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
it's
it's-
going to block gases.
Yeah.
Yeah, you look at the 700,
Yeah.
not quite as much.
Yeah.
You know, it's a Savage except for the ejection port and the safety.
Yeah, and the fact that it says Remington on it, but that's
Yeah.
about it. This is 783.
Yeah.
We don't have a 770 in, and we won't get a 770 in. Or, ooh,
Or the 710.
well, one could come in used, I guess, one day we throw it in the trash.
Yeah.
This is a standard barrel profile on this one. This one's got the same scope on it
Yeah.
as a 700.
Are the scope rings the same?
Yes,
I think it's all the same.
it's all the same. The only difference is
I'm not a fan of the scope rings. I've seen too many of that style pull through when people over tighten.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you'll look at it too, the gaps are way, they didn't even give a shit.
Well, that's
Not one fuck given.
They screwed it all down on
Yeah.
one side and then
Done.
tightened the other side
Yeah.
down.
you know, it's that
Yeah.
other little air thing.
That used to really bother me when they would come in like that. I'd have to get back there with
Card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But I mean, it's a 39x40, both of them are.
And say you're going to spend your money on a Remington rifle?
I'm taking 783.
Yeah, this one.
I'm seriously going 783. If I'm going to buy a new Remington rifle, it's going to probably be a 7.
That ejection port really
That's the
bothers me.
only thing that
But-
I really hate.
But I
This is a
like
pure
everything
rifle,
else
though. This
about
is a
that
combat
rifle.
gun. The 700 is the same way. People say, well, it's a combat rifle. No, it's not. That is not a combat rifle. That 700 is not. Now, you can get 700 rifles that are,
Yeah.
but these two that
Yeah.
we're showing, this is straight up deer
Yeah.
hunting
Yeah.
rifles.
And
And
it's still, the ejection port just bothers me.
well, it bothers me
Yeah,
too.
it bothers me too.
I mean, I
don't
know I don't have
why.
to quickly clear,
Yeah, I don't know. Well, now see, in their defense with that, you have the detachable mag. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And you know what, man? In 243, that port is slam big enough.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
223 is plenty. And you know what? 308
Yeah.
is.
It is big enough, but I don't know. I just like,
Well, I do too, but all I'm saying is the rifle, you could take this and you could use this for the rest of your life and
Oh, yeah.
possibly never have an issue.
yeah,
Yeah, probably.
probably.
But for my money, The
Oh,
703 is a
definitely.
better value.
Oh, yeah, me too.
As long as we're talking about entry level 700 versus
Oh, yeah,
793.
Oh, yeah.
Now the 770. Hey, here's the deal though. That 770. If I could, okay, used one, a very cheap used one, and 300 Win Mag,
Yeah, it'd
I'd
be a
take
good-
it.
Well, any of them used, if you get it at the right price, is a good starter.
Well, I'm just saying that 300 Win Mag. There's a lot of people that have done some serious shooting with those guns, and
Yeah.
and actually, it looks like the Magnum calibers in the 770 works out better than the just standards. But semi.
And we're not going to complain about the seam on this one, on
No,
the
because-
stock. Well, it's on the fore end, it's a little more pronounced, but it is the budget line.
Yep.
And on the budget line, that's acceptable.
Dr. No just said, act now, yours for the low price of 10 easy payments of $199.99. Plus, if you call in the next 60 seconds, we'll throw in absolutely free a cordless Dremel and a tube of JV Well.
And you're gonna need it. You're gonna need all those things. But this rifle's not for sale. This rifle
It's
is
a raffle gun.
It's a
being
raffle.
raffled.
So is the 700 we just showed.
Yeah.
$10 chance, and it gives you 10 chances of
Yeah, 'cause
until
there's 10 guns in the raffle, and until your name's pulled, your name stays in there.
Or till
For
all the
10
guns are used up.
Or the guns are used up. Yeah.
and we're not the sole people responsible for these 10 guns. There's a local trucking company that we went in on with this stuff, but I don't know if they want to be named.
I don't know.
So I'd rather just not.
Yeah.
And we'll ask them, and maybe if they do
Yeah.
want to be named, we can say it.
Yeah, when we show this one again next week.
Yeah, and next week we're going to put this one up against the 111.
The
Yeah.
110.
110.
110, yeah. The 110.
Well, the newer 111s looks more like the older 110.
Well, I have a
Is yours the
110.
old
Mine's a
110?
110 back there. It's 15 years old. So.
That might be around
No,
the
I think
same.
It was a 04 model.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
that's newer than
Well, you know what? Close to 15 years.
Yeah.
mine was.
Oh, it's
like
cool as hell.
80s, I think.
Yeah, you can't just this.
I think
This
mine
was
was
not a
80s.
standard
Mm-mm.
production 110, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for me, unfortunately for the comparison, but it will do.
Dude, those Savage 10s, 11s, 110s, and 111s, those are great guns.
Yeah, they
And
are.
you can get them now used for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out why you'd sell it.
Well, I mean,
The only reason is because you needed some money at the
Yeah.
time.
Because the old
And it
lady
will be.
forced your asses and is making you.
not particularly now. I mean, as far as it goes, if you got it when you was young and it was in maybe 243,
Yeah,
and you
that
wanted to
was.
move up to 270 or 30-06, sure, use it in as trader.
Well, I had another rifle, right? The 243 was the one that I got rid of. So that was it, because the 243 was the first one that I got. And really, I liked shooting that 243. I liked using it for deer hunting better than
243 is
anything
What I
else,
got mine for.
because it was, well, it's low caliber. If I do have to take a follow-up shot, it's a lot quicker to get back on target than it
recoil's
is with that
lower.
300. And because that
It's
300,
a flat shoot.
you know,
It's
it's
a flat shooting
it takes
round.
you a little longer to get back on target with it.
And with the right, with the 60 plus grain bullet, it's a hollow point
Yeah,
or soft nose.
or well, I used to use ballistic tips.
yeah, or ballistic
and-
tip. Yeah, they will tear.
Most of the
Yeah, it's
time,
good caliber.
most of the deer I killed with that thing were one shot.
Yeah,
And I mean, I understand the reason for using a bigger round,
Yeah.
because you ain't got to worry about having to
yeah. 243 is about as
take a
small as-
follow-up shot most of the
Not
time.
only that,
If you got good placement.
the biggest reason to have a larger caliber gun, now I'm being very serious here when I say this. If you're going from a 243 or a 270 up to, say, 338 Federal or 300 Win Mag, or
Those are too
something,
big for white
well,
tail.
well, now here's the deal, but no, it's not. And I'll tell you the
That's
exact
what people
reason.
use around here a
Here's the-
lot.
I
Well,
know.
hold on just a second, y'all. This is why you buy those guns. And I love selling to people because they're perfect.
Because you can shoot them in the hindquarter and
Well,
they
no.
still go down.
When you get to the, when you get down to the
Yeah.
a country store to show you deer off,
Yeah.
you pull your gun out, and it's kind of like having your nut sack over your shoulder.
I always like pulling out that 243.
Yeah, me
Look
too.
what I downed him with.
No, but it's so much better if you got a 458
Yeah.
or if you have the 300 Win Mag or a 338 pedal. Now, if you want to show enough, throw that thing over your damn shoulder and just be badass. We'll say you 577. Yes, sir. We'll even put one in badass Universal scopes on
How about
some
one of
bitch.
the nitros?
That's what I was going to say.
We'll see an AR-15 that shoots 270 Winchester super short. Now,
No, that's a kicking little bitch.
Yeah. but see, I was just joking about all that
I
shit,
know.
but that's the biggest reason. I mean, that's not the biggest reason, but a lot of people that want to go up to 300 Win Mag or 338 Fed or something like that is because they want their nuts on their shoulder.
Oh, yeah, like those guys that come up here with the 338 Lapuas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with that? Well, I'm gonna be shooting deer at 1,100 yards on the tree line.
Like guys that carry 500.
No, they're going to be shooting deer in the edge of
come on.
Florida in the swamp.
When others of us carry 32s, some of us carry our nuts on our hip, the others carry them in their pants.
Well, that 500 Magnum's a fucking great hunting caliber.
Oh,
and
for
in
a
that
pistol?
10-inch down barrel,
Yeah, I'll tell
I'm
you
just here to
what.
tell you right now, I
Yeah.
can do with that what most people can do with a 30-30.
Yeah, for deer hunting, that 500 you got that is a whitetail deer hunting pistol.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know, I'm not
Or
going to
bear.
argue that. Yeah.
Or whatever you want to shoot with
Well,
it.
I don't know if I'd try a moose. It'd be kind of like going after a moose with a bow and arrow. You're gonna have
If
to shoot
you
the
can
birds.
take a bear with
At
it,
least you got
you
good.
take a moose with
Let's
it.
hook up that 700 grain bullet in that.
Yeah.
Let's just see.
Yeah. Yeah.
But no, it's and honestly, that 500 Magnum, the reason I wanted it really fucking bad is it wasn't because it was a cool hunting pistol or anything else. It was 500 Magnum. Yeah, it is my nuts.
You know, I used to want one till I shot one.
I love it, dude.
Daryl likes it.
Dude, I'll run through 25 round box. Well, hey, well,
Yeah, but you're crazy.
No,
I mean,
No, actually, no. When he first got the gun,
I didn't want to
she
shoot.
didn't want to shoot that.
Hey, dude, anybody with common sense is gonna look at that damn bullet and put that bastard in that big ass gun, and they're gonna think about it for a second.
that's like that 44 mag I used to have. I used to shoot 44
about it
special
for-
out of it all the time.
Think about it for a second, not an hour.
I didn't think about it for an
I do
hour.
like in people on
30
YouTube.
seconds. It's all on video.
I do like in people on YouTube. I'd shoot 144 mag out of it. Right? Then I'd load it up with 44 special and shoot it.
Dude, I love it, man. I love 44 Magnum. That Red Hawk in there,
Yeah.
dude, I'll shoot it one-handed, run through a 50 round box ammunition, no problem.
Yeah.
That 500 Magnum, I'll go through a 25 round box just to shoot it.
Yeah.
I
No.
love it,
It
dude.
used to be like that with my 30-06, and then my shoulder got tired.
Well, yeah, that is the elbow start.
Yeah.
Now, this is just for me.
That's just like my 9130. I used to love to shoot that thing. Now I shoot it every now and then. Just you know,
I'll still pull the trigger out of 30-06. but-
I don't sit out there and just run through a damn box of ammo
Dude, I don't
or
know.
a package of ammo.
I don't know if it was because I didn't know that there was anything other than 30-06 until I got,
Yeah, that's probably my problem too for a little while.
and I didn't realize there was anything other than damn Magnum caliber revolvers. But I don't mind the recoil. I'll shoot
Yeah.
the 30-06 and just shoot and shoot and shoot and shoot. I
Oh,
don't mind it.
30-06
300
ain't never
mag,
really
700
bothered me too
millimeter.
much. Now that
Okay, both of you saying
that Mosin, the main thing with it is the way that it kicks.
The both of you saying is bony as me. Okay.
Yeah. But I mean,
I used to be though.
no,
I used to be pretty small. I mean, I've always been tall, but I used to be pretty skinny.
that Savage 338 Lapua we have here.
Yeah.
Dude, to be honest with you, if I could have afforded to have
Daryl would-
plenty of ammunition for that gun, I would
Yeah.
have sat at the range and shot that bastard for hours on
He would.
end.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, dude, I don't.
Daryl likes big guns.
Yeah, recoil don't. I mean,
Now,
don't
I
know if
used
it's
to do
just
that
me being
with
stupid
big
or some
rifles.
nerve damage or some shit like that, but it just don't bother me that much.
Other than that damn nitro mag, that's
Now, let me tell you a gun that I can't stand. In America, if it had been mine, I'd have broke that so much in half. This guy brought in a single shot 270 Winchester Super Short Mag and
Yeah.
wanted it sighted in.
Oh
that gun.
yeah.
I was like, okay. I think Thompson, wasn't it?
I-
It was some little bitty.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it was. I
Yeah.
think it was an Encore.
I do too.
Or is it an Encore? Yeah. I took that bastard back there and I strapped it in. Now we got that one in the back that was strapped in on
Bolted,
that,
and it's bolted down.
a big ass table. Heavy,
Yeah, it's got,
heavy table.
it's got the shock absorbers and
Yeah.
everything, yeah.
So I was thinking about it and I said, okay, well, I'm gonna put my shoulder up against the back of that. Because I knew it was gonna kick because I shot the 243 Winchester Super Short Mag.
Mhm.
This was a 270 Super Short Mag.
Yeah, I'm so glad I never bought
Dude,
one of them
I
now.
pulled the trigger on that son of a bitch, and let me tell you right now, it unlatched itself out of. Shit, you not it did, dude. And I put 300 Win Mag in that
Yeah.
thing, 7mm Rim Mag. There's been a 243 WSSM in it.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch unlatched itself, hit me right in the shoulder, dude. I could have broke that son of a bitch. So I tell myself I'm gonna pull it out of this,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna freestand this bastard.
Daryl didn't look happy when he come back up front.
Dude, you want to talk about kick the dog shit out of you? That damn 338 Lapua did not kick like that gun did.
Because of how light that
Yeah.
bastard was.
Yeah, little
Yeah.
synthetic stock,
Yeah.
short ass barrel on it. I mean,
Yeah.
there is no, and I've shot the damn tops in 300 Win Mag in a decent platform.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, they probably had a bull barrel on it.
Yeah.
and all
Yeah.
that shit. Yeah.
This was the thin barrel.
Yeah, and then there was a dude come in 4 or 5 days later with an AR-15 that was chambered in the same son of a bitch and asked me how much the sight of end. I told him $150. I didn't want a sight of end, dude. I mean, who would?
That sounds like the first time I had someone come up. Will you zero my 3.5-inch slug gun?
Yeah.
And it was all synthetic? Sure. Walk out. Broke my lip open, busted my eye open, because it was scoped. And of course, it was scoped for him, not me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. The damn thing come up out of the rest. The rest went flying. The gun damn near went flying. Yeah. Guess what? I never did another 3.5-inch slug.
Yeah.
Ever. There's no need for it. Look, you that bad of a shot? Stop hunting.
Well, as far as it goes, I even offered to go back there with the guy and let him sight that bastard in and tell him how to do
Yeah.
it. He didn't want no part. He didn't even want to shoot his own damn
I
gun.
know. Yeah, I'm so glad. I was looking at the 270 short mag when they come out.
The short mag ain't that bad. It's that super short mag.
Oh, I haven't.
That's the
Oh.
son of a bitch.
Yeah.
That's the son of a bitch.
Because I was really debating, but I went with the 243.
Well, you know, the other thing is too, man, those AR-15s chambered in those super short mags, they're scary.
That's too much gun. That's too
It's too
much.
much.
That's too much for that frame.
You know,
they weren't. Stoner was not thinking
No, he wouldn't. No.
that when he made that.
No.
No.
If you look online at all the reviews from those guns, it's not if it fails,
It's when.
it
Yeah.
fails.
How long is it going to last?
Critical failure.
Yeah.
Those guns go to shit pretty damn often. I'm not gonna fire one. Ain't got no love for that. No.
There's another gun we won't shoot because of that. Oh, that was that 150 cal. The guy brought it in.
Oh yeah, no, I wasn't gonna fire that
Yeah,
gun.
it's like
I was trying to
we
figure out.
researched and no, we ain't shooting. We recommend you don't shoot
Yeah.
it either.
I was trying
Do
to,
you like your face?
I was sitting back looking at that gun and I was trying to figure out how to fire this bastard safely.
Yeah.
Then they just wouldn't know what.
No.
There was no way.
You put it in the
You-
fucking
you weld
vise
it.
over
You
there.
know, you weld it to a semi
Yeah,
tire
there you go.
and you get a
And then
100-foot rope.
You,
Yeah.
you put a fucking rope to it and you get back behind 3 buildings.
Yeah, you'd have had to.
Yeah.
It was single lock and load.
Yeah.
Single lock and load.
Yep.
And that wasn't even it wasn't real good.
Yeah.
No.
And you had to load it with the bolt top.
No shit.
Yeah, you had to put the round in the, and then,
Yep.
yeah, we weren't touching it. We have,
Oh, okay. So it was
fire pin-
like that Barrett that you pull the bolt out of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for this one, the firing pin, when you pulled the trigger, it stayed static.
Yeah.
It wasn't going anywhere. Wait, did I say that right? Yeah. When you pulled the trigger, the firing pin comes out and stays there.
yeah, it stays there.
So you had to
Yeah.
have the damn bolt cocked.
So put,
Yeah.
and we hemmed and hawed and we're like, finally,
He was like, no,
not.
no way.
And we don't suggest you do.
I thought we took the firing pin out of it, didn't we?
I
I know we did.
Yeah,
Took the
because
firing pin
because
out.
they had, we found many failures in that,
Yeah.
incidents of it. And we're like, nah.
Wasn't the original problem that the fucking trigger was just going off when he was putting the bolt
Some
into the
of
lock
it, some of
position?
them, yeah. And others it was going on. That way, there's
Yeah.
no other word for it, you know? I mean, it's one locking.
You imagine that? You imagine that fucking bolt? And it was a bullshit brand that was
Yeah.
out for that quick.
Because
That's probably the reason.
It was the damn what was that company that put those out?
I don't know, but I think it was under $1,000.
It was way under
It
$1,000.
was like an $800 50
Yeah.
DMG.
And this was back. The gun dated back to like the early 90s.
Yeah.
Oh hell. I know the name of that company. They build bullshit firearms. Okay, Arbor Freight may as well be Barrett compared to this. Ain't that name of that damn? What the fuck is the name of that
I
shit?
don't know.
Sears and Company could have built one. And it would have been.
Wait. Sears wasn't stupid enough to build a gun. They had real gun manufacturers.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah. Well, we'll get to the end. Why don't you?
this thing stayed up that whole time.
Yes,
Here,
it
watch
did.
it. Yeah, put it right there. What we gonna show? Yeah, I can't subjectively show it off. You show it off.
Let me,
I don't
So I
suppose
can
we have
see.
the other- yours here.
what's going on here? All right. I'm not gonna show it any better than that right there right now, because I'm gonna have a guessing game. What is this?
You can shut the slide. Yeah, show them those sites.
Flag the world.
It is nice sights. Cup and ball right
Watch this. Pull it back up there again. Cock.
there.
Has anybody got a good idea?
I don't know. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what they say. Anybody got an idea what that is? I mean, it doesn't look that much different,
No.
but
Well, until you side by side.
Yeah, when you
until you're side by side
it's
with
like,
the
whoa.
real thing, yeah.
Yeah.
That should give it away.
That or that.
If the picture was a little more crisp so that they could see the magazine,
Yeah.
I think that would
Yeah.
probably give it away.
Yeah.
Or those fucking grips.
Yeah.
Yeah, the grip. That's the giveaway to me all day long is the grips.
Yeah.
You know, I just can't get past the grips. I could have done a little more work on them before we and disguised them a little better.
Nobody got nothing?
No. Just throwing them for a loop, I guess. They can't
Dang.
figure it out.
Ain't nobody saying nothing?
They're just,
They're not saying a word.
no, they just stop talking.
Is
We
that-
didn't die, did we?
It's that ugly.
We're
Huh?
still here, ain't we?
They should be able to tell off that right there.
or
Oh,
or this.
the profile,
Yeah.
is the sights is throwing them off.
Yeah, or this.
Them damn nice sights there is throwing them off.
Yeah, the cock and ball sights.
And that
Yeah.
extra large ejection port.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And the nice lines. And this was just a quick, I got
How did
bored.
you get that ejection port so clean?
I am a gunsmith.
Look, I mean, but Remember she did right here,
Yeah.
but you got that. It's like
Well,
perfectly square.
Well, yeah, but that was because of that was the gun's design bullshit right there.
Yeah, it was a little thin there, but and I know not to do that
Yeah.
next time.
Well, I mean, yeah, but it was because of the way the damn thing's built.
Yeah.
It ought not be that way from
Yeah.
the factory.
Yeah.
But also, he was freehanding most of the
Yeah, I
shit
did,
too.
yeah.
And
I took a little more time on the.
oh, okay.
Look, I want to make sure they're getting out of there. You know,
Yeah.
I'm just saying. So I did.
Yeah.
I did go to the hand files.
It looks like some 1911 work there.
It's sleek.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it was all because I got bored.
Yeah.
Nobody got nothing?
No.
Are they just gone?
No. No. Said a Glock G 1911.
I mean, it's got some 1911 features up here. In the
Yeah.
work.
I figured G-Webs would have it straight off the bat.
Is
And
it
if
in?
that didn't
You
give
know,
it away
part-
right there,
Part of it was
I mean,
killing them is the nice
'cause,
the
you know,
nice
he's-
lines around here.
he's
That's
kind of
just-
partial to
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
because if you do this,
he's kind of
that looks like it
partial
might
to
be a
these
high
kind
dollar
of
gun.
Yeah.
these kind of guns.
Is he in there?
Yeah, he's in here.
Are we sure he's watching?
Well, he may be AFK because
He could be.
he's usually doing work and
Mhm.
stuff while he's.
Yeah.
G-Webs, did you see this gun? Are you available, sir? www.gunchannels.com/Andalusia Armory.
Just had to have some fun.
There's no way when you showed that rear profile that G-Webs didn't jump all over that shit.
I know that's kind of a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Right? Why did you leave it? Or wait, that's plastic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you can't do nothing
Well, I'm
about
gonna be replacing.
Oh, you can do something about it. You shoot the bastard till it flies out.
Yeah. I'm gonna be replacing that.
it. No, that's an old high point that happens with.
No,
And the
it's
whole
them.
fucking
I done did that, believe me.
and the whole damn
We're replacing that light piece of rubber with. We're gonna make a custom firing.
and the whole damn firing pin can fly out.
Well, no, what happens is that bitch breaks in half.
It breaks
and
up
slings
because
off at you.
because you see that diameter right there.
Well, see, that's
even
what I'm afraid
skinnier.
of because remember that's what happened to Renee, except it was a
Okay.
high point.
Well, this thing's captured in a way that ain't coming out.
Well, they changed the design on them high points, so it
Yeah,
don't do that
yeah.
anymore either.
But yeah, that little rubber nub there, it's even skinnier where it goes into the
Yeah,
firing pin.
yeah.
So yeah, Daryl's broke.
Yeah, I mean, broke.
Yeah,
Come the
And-
fuck out.
and it's
Still works great.
And it's
they
because
hit you in the face.
yeah, it's because that son of a bitch, you know, it moves a little bit. So
Yeah.
it doesn't always catch that hole
Well,
perfect.
it's made out of pencil racer.
Yeah, it is pretty much. It's
Yeah.
It really, it
a little stiffer, but
not much.
It's just a dried up pencil
Now, I
eraser.
will tell you this: I've got the most accurate one on the
yeah, he
planet.
does. He does. Well, now wait a minute. Now, as soon as I
That one
repair
was
that,
good too. man.
as soon as I repair that rail, yeah,
Yeah.
accuracy wise, this was good.
Yeah,
it was,
yeah,
it was
yeah.
just
But
Yeah,
it
we
ain't
got-
nothing like that bastard
Yeah,
over
no,
there. Son
no.
of a bitch.
we do
dude.
got a slight reliability issue with this, but you got to understand this thing came to me. It was bent and bulged, and
But these are not out of the box either. They've had a lot of work done.
no,
to them.
Daryl's didn't.
Mine-
No,
Stop.
Yours has had a trigger job on it.
No,
That's
no,
all it's
no,
had,
no,
right?
no,
no,
I did nothing.
Nothing.
It ain't. No, it's
Nothing.
got a trigger.
no.
Dude,
That
it-
trigger's too crisp.
It's not. I polished up a few of the surfaces. That's it.
not on mine.
Yeah, I think I did.
No, not on mine.
Oh, okay.
No, because we were talking about it, and I was like, well, no, it's doing
Well,
too
here,
good.
feel that trigger.
But dude,
Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like.
Oh damn! Oh damn magazine.
Oh yeah, it's a magazine dependent. No, it's not. It's like- that's the other thing I did. I took away the magazine dependency on.
Oh,
it.
did you?
Yes.
let me see that target right there beside you,
It's
Sean.
got a little travel to it, but it's
Hey, Sean,
crisp.
let me see that target
Can't-
right there beside you. Let me look at that real quick.
That was yours.
No, it's too inconsistent.
Okay.
This is that one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is that gun.
Yeah,
That's 15 yards.
yeah.
That
ain't bad.
No,
I mean,
let's go ahead and say it. A sub $200 gun.
Yeah.
Brand
Yeah.
spanking new.
Yeah.
that ain't bad at all.
No. And that was with shit ammunition too.
Yeah.
Now, this ain't no shit, Sean. Mine, would be all in the nine.
Well,
All in the
the main
nine.
thing with these guns has always been the reliability of them anyway.
And the trigger.
And well, that's part of the reliability because that trigger would hang up. It would get
Yep.
because of the machining on them.
Oh,
On
it's
the-
not machined. It's a stamped part that they never friggin' bothered to take any edge off.
True.
Oh, and they don't square
Well,
the.
sometimes they would actually have machine marks on them where they
Trying to.
acted like they polished it,
Yeah.
but they used a fucking bastard file to
Yeah.
polish
Yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
yeah,
one of the big parts is with the trigger too, is they don't
That-
machine where
yeah.
the two, where your trigger bar contacts the other
Yeah.
bar. It's not a square, it's not a dead nut matchup.
Yeah.
It's at an angle and it doesn't get full contact.
It would have been
Yeah.
real nice probably if they would have offset one of those, you know what I mean? So it'd have positive engagement. Did I just say something smart?
Yeah. If you put about $300 worth of gunsmithing work into this gun,
Now, look, it doesn't have to look like this to
It's a-
act like it.
it's a pretty damn good gun.
Especially if you dig through the thousands and find one that shoots
Oh,
that
yeah,
good of it.
Yeah.
Daryl's is just,
You know what's fucked up too? That was one of them deals for me and
Oh.
him both run across one. Oh hell, there's mine right
I was
there.
gonna say, yeah, go
Yeah, but you
get
can't
yours.
reveal that.
We
will
can't,
next week.
we
We'll
gotta,
side by side
we'll
next week.
reveal it next week.
I forgot it was over there.
Okay.
G-Web still ain't said nothing?
Nah.
He might not have seen it yet,
Maybe not. Maybe he'll watch later.
you know.
But that's a cool looking pistol. G19, 1911.
I still think it needs a little more away on the edges to give it more of that melted look in the front.
Yeah.
But the angles are all. You got rid of those angles. They're gone.
Well, before I painted it, I could have done a little bit better right back.
Yeah.
But considering the amount of time I wanted to put into it,
Yeah.
you know, I just
You
got
know,
a hair up my ass and didn't like it. Just figured I could change the look of that.
for me, as far as a sub 200 brand new dollar gun, which they're really the only thing on the market
Yeah.
And it is,
in a pocket pistol anyway, or not a pocket pistol, but something to put on your side, but not high point, 9mm, fucking brick.
it
You
is.
can put that
Yeah.
computer on your hip better.
That's actually a carryable gun.
They got to do something about the rear sights on these.
Yeah.
The rear sights.
The rear sight will
bullshit.
Yeah.
drift and wiggle. And it's just because there's only one lug
Yeah.
holding that. So, and it's a
Offset,
little,
too.
it's offset. It's a little sucker.
Yeah.
They could have put one lug on each side and still got the windage adjustability they wanted. Or they could have just done like they started to with the gun, dovetail, and the sight itself is designed with a little dovetail ledge in the back.
Yeah.
If they'd have just done that in the back of the
Yeah.
receiver, that would make it a lot sturdier. And I can see why guys, no, I can't. Because I can't see how they lose the insert. Because that's the biggest thing we
Yeah.
replace on the rear sight is this
Like,
insert.
where's your fucking brake?
And
I'll
well,
tell you what we're doing tomorrow. We're milling it out and put a fucking red dot on it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, we are.
Daryl wants to take his flat top.
Yeah, no
back
shit. We're gonna mill that bitch out
And put one of those
yeah.
mini red dots on there.
Oh yeah. With the little AIMs.
Yeah.
That son of a bitch is so accurate.
You need to put one of them
That's
some
my
bitches
fault.
we had with that we were talking about here the other week.
No. What is that thing called? Quick side?
I don't know, green halo of hell.
All I know is I don't think I could
Ready,
get
quick,
used to it.
ready.
I don't think I could get used to it.
Fucking garbage sites? What the hell is that thing called?
Kryptonite side.
It's called bullshit. But I'm just saying, what is that thing called?
I don't remember.
Rick?
I don't remember what it was called.
Sorry.
I thought it was quick side.
No, it's not quick sight.
No,
Ready
God, the
sight?
guys at Quickside will kill you.
Yeah, they will. Quick sight makes some good stuff.
They're good guys too.
You're thinking
No, I don't mean the brand name.
Yeah,
I mean,
still, you
I
mentioned.
thought
you
that's
mentioned
what the
Quick-
model
yeah.
was.
Yeah,
no,
but-
Quick point,
no, ready up. Ready shots.
maybe.
Maybe.
Heads up sight.
I don't.
Oh God.
Fuck if I know. It was a fucking green block
and a magnum.
with a
yeah,
fucking
magnifying
magnifying
We play with
glass.
too many toys.
What the hell
With
is
a
that damn
triangle.
thing called? Ready up? I think it may have been ready up sights or
Upside your head.
heads up.
I tell you what, it's almost 20 after.
Yeah. Yeah, right. We'll wrap it up.
Yep.
Please buy my album. Y'all figure out what that gun is. They can,
Yeah.
they can review
Y'all
and
figure out what it
polish
is.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all
I
pause
see
it,
him now.
rewind it, look at it
I see him
again,
now hitting that magnifier.
magnify it up. Next week, we'll tell you what it was. We'll show
And we'll
you.
show what it
We'll
was.
show you a real life one just beside it.
Real life.
Unmodified.
If I think about it, I'll get out there and shoot some groups with both of them.
Well, no,
Yeah.
I still got to fix that reliability.
Yeah, but
issue.
they
It doesn't affect the
Yeah,
accuracy.
they can still. Well, you know what the bullshit is about that.
I bet you that will fix part of my accuracy problem.
Here's the thing, though, and I didn't really think about it. It does affect accuracy because that
Yeah.
thing could be moving all over
Yeah.
from shot to shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could be.
Now, the crazy shit about mine was it was groupie. I'm talking about
Oh God.
most of the rounds would be touching each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
He come in with it. I'm like, yeah, you stuck pencil holes in it.
Yeah.
And didn't-
You always accuse him of doing that, though.
But the thing is last Monday, no, the Monday before last, I went out there with,
And all of a sudden,
and then mine, and the son of a bitch
got
shooting,
jealous.
what, 7 or 8 inches fucking low?
Yeah, I don't know.
5
what the hell
inches to the
went on.
left,
Oh, yeah.
but still grouping. You could.
Oh yeah, the groups were still dead,
Oh,
dead
yeah.
on.
I'm talking about you
it's
could have put
just
every one of them
shifting.
into a playing card.
And that's when we started looking at the rear sight a little bit.
Yeah, and it just moves. But mine somehow moved and then it stopped moving.
Yeah.
And then we move and stop moving.
Yeah, and it would just like go on. I mean,
Yeah.
it's the craziest shit I've ever seen, dude. Whatever. But
And I tore mine apart and looked and
we figured it out.
yeah, if they'd have just done this, this is why it's doing
So we're milling mine out
it.
and we're putting a microdot on it. Yeah, I already have a microdot.
Yeah.
All we got to do is just mill that out and put a scope rail on, or a rail on it.
Yeah.
Thing.
Well, it ain't quite so crazy since you
I-
already got the sight that you're going to put
Yeah,
on it. You ain't spending no money.
Thing.
You can cut a rail in it.
I mean, then you can put a
We did
picture of
that.
it on the internet and let people make a meme out of it like they did that High Point. It's got
Yeah.
all that shit on it.
Well, see, here's the thing. Dude, no shit. I don't give a fuck what kind of gun it is. Just get that kind of action.
Yeah.
That means I can go have some serious fun.
And if it's reliable,
Well, I mean, I ain't had no failures, and I tell you what, too, you can rapid fire that son of a
Yeah.
bitch, and I'm not having any failure to feeds, failure to ejects. I'm not having any of the normal
Yeah.
And we know why
Problems.
mine's
Yeah.
causing problems. There is actually something,
section of rail gun.
a section of the rail gun on the slot on the frame,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I'll address that issue.
Yeah. Some JB Wells fix that right up.
But yeah, like you just said, man, I've already.
Is that
got-
anything like duct tape inside the
Hey.
action grip?
Hey, whoa, no, this is more like the JB Weld in the threads on the sight base.
Okay.
Remember I was telling you about the guy that
We can
with
actually
the Mark II?
we can build the rail out of hot glue.
If it ain't been moved, there's an example
Oh, yeah.
of that on
Yeah.
your table
Yeah,
back
there
there.
is. Sure is. But I tell you what, you go out there and fucking fire that son of a bitch off hole after hole after hole.
But it's a
after hole.
22.
Yeah, but that's a damn accurate 20.
I'm just
thinking
saying.
about the doping, and I'm gonna make all
I'm
of
just
them.
saying, it's a 22. So of
Sad.
You
course,
gotta take this too.
Listen, I'm gonna pull out the damn scorpion, and then I'm gonna pull out. I can't say what it is yet, but yeah, I'm gonna make all of them just as sad as it can be.
Kind of like the guy coming up to the trap or skeet range.
With a
Every-
Jesse Higgins.
Everybody's got their Brownings,
Yeah.
and shit, and they walk up with that Maverick 88,
Yeah.
and run all the birds
Yeah.
straight.
or even better, that damn Revelations.
Or even better than that, they walk up with a damn bolt action Mossberg from 1860,
Yeah, and run every bird. Yeah, even the doubles.
and they only got 2 shots.
Even the doubles.
Yeah.
All right, well, go check out gunchannels.com if you hadn't, and we're going to get out of here.
And number1music.com.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Corona 5.
Yeah.
And next week, we're going to show off the 110 versus the
The
783.
783, yeah.
Oh, and we'll also show some EAA witnesses.
We showed one of them the week before last.
We may have
Yeah,
shown
that-
the witnesses already.
We showed the purple one.
Yeah.
You know what?
We didn't show the other one. We was gonna show the pink one next
Yeah.
time.
Well, I tell you what, next week
You got the
we'll
diamond
do.
there.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking next week we'll do the pink EA. And then we should the Pavona last week.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, the pavilion.
And
Yeah.
that
Well, it's a-
Ranch rifle.
Yeah, and reveal this.
Yeah, and reveal that. The ranch rifle, bad.
Oh yeah,
That shit. Is
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the ranch
dude.
rifle.
yeah, yeah. Y'all got to see this rifle. It's badass.
Yes. Absolutely.
I want one of them.
Yeah,
Dude, I
if
want
I-
3 of them.
I was gonna say, if I was in the market for another rifle, yeah.
You ain't got to be, man. You can tote 2 of them on. You hit one in the scabbard.
I'm always in the
Badass.
market for another rifle.
That-
You guys would have drooled over the rifle I gave
Dude.
away, basically.
No, we already given that one away.
No, I mean, this was my rifle.
Well, no, you see that one right there? That is zombie apocalypse to the max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Stainless number
Well, except for
You
the
told me
damn,
about that.
except for the caliber of it, isn't quite popular enough to do
Actually,
zombie
I think in that
apocalypse.
rifle, that's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying the popularity. of it.
Especially with a threaded barrel and the, yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Suppress that son of a
Oh,
bitch
yeah.
and be in hog heaven.
Oh yes.
Yeah. That,
Oh,
that
yes.
is a
That'd be a,
great.
that's a perfect.
There's the answer to your 33.
And I know everybody is wanting to know what it is
It
now. They're just going to have to wait till next week.
Yeah. That is a great deer or hog gun in the brush.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All day
Yeah.
long.
Oh, and the stock's so nice.
Oh,
Yeah, that sugar stock.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's-
hell yeah.
What is that? Coyote brown,
No, that one is
flat dark earth,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
Yeah. It's
6 of one, half dozen of
peanut
the
butter.
other.
it's a sharp looking right.
Peanut butter. There you go.
Dude, what's awesome is the barrel actually flares.
Yeah, it flares for
Yeah.
the threads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not thinning
Yeah.
you down.
Yeah. It's awesome, dude. That thing is awesome, and the finish is badass. The rail
Yeah.
across the top is badass. The bolt handle.
Yeah, the
is
only
awesome.
thing
I mean,
the only thing I wish
Yeah.
they'd have done with the rail, instead of
integrated.
I wish it was made into the receiver.
But hold on just a second. Think about this for a second. Depending on what kind of suppressor you're needing,
Yeah,
you could go with a high-rise rail.
Yeah.
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 You know what? It is a badass modular platform as
Oh,
well.
It
yeah,
is.
it
It
is.
is. The only thing is,
It really is.
the only thing it really needs,
No, it's not an AR. It's bolt action.
it needs,
Yeah.
it needs a big. For one of them World War I pig sticking
Hard
bayonets.
time, huh?
Yeah.
But no, it is a very nice rifle. It's got great curves on it. It is fucking beautiful
It is a nice rifle.
and sub $500.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah,
the nice one.
That's, yeah.
Dude, if that was a Remington, it'd be $900.
Oh,
It's got a lot of nice
Yeah.
features on it. I'm gonna say I'm not a fan of that many of Ruger rifles, but
It'd be an extra $100 because it's a carbine.
And it's also AccuTrigger.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. It
yeah.
does have that. Yeah.
Oh, the bolt's nice and smooth in that.
Yeah, it
damn
is.
thing.
Oh,
It just sets up lines of perfect cheek height.
actually, the
Perfect.
cone's low enough for a scope.
Yeah.
Well, we need to skedaddle before we
Yeah.
give away what it is. 'Cause,
Yeah, we do. This is Daryl.
Tracy,
And Sean.
Later.
powder dry.